Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
You're getting emotional.
No, not at all. No, I'm thinking. I'm always thinking. How can I get better? How can our company grow? How can I continue to teach people around me how to fish? And I don't want to fish for it. We teach you how to become entrepreneurs. And if we can't, we want you to be the best that you can be if you're under the banner. Because Mayweather Promotion, we are the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment. We are.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic. Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit with damages named like $360 million against Showtime and their president, Steven Espinoza, alleging fraud, misallocation of funds. So this is definitely about the money.
He received money for all three agreements when he signed it. Not only that, but he has taken out an advance on his purse to fight Pacquiao.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't competed in a legitimate bout since 2015. Now, dealing with issues involving the IRS, overdue rent, and mounting financial obligations, he's stepping back into the spotlight following an exhibition match with Mike Tyson. It's a stark contrast to the Money Mayweather persona he was once known for.
A real fight since 2015 when he beat Berto. Then he had the foray against Conor McGregor 2017. And he's done some exhibitions. And I don't know if you know this, Jason, but he actually made an official announcement with a press release. I'm unretiring. Get this. After my exhibition with Mike Tyson in April.
I heard this, yeah.
So that's in the Congo, Rumble in the Jungle Part 2. But yeah, it's for the money. If you, just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic.
One analyst noted that Floyd Mayweather's entire persona was built around displaying his wealth and presenting himself as a savvy investor. If financial pressure is what's pushing him to fight again simply to earn money, it risks damaging the reputation he has carefully maintained for so long.
Floyd, and it's a challenge with a lot of young black men who become famous, is that he made a brand out of, let me show you what I have. I've made this much money. Let me take another picture with stacks of money. Let me tell you, I've made great investments, so I'm good with money. He's been saying this for years. He built his brand off of it, literally changed from pretty boy to money. And if he ends up having money problems, he can't keep up that image, but he has to do something to go get the money. And in the ring, I love watching Floyd. It would be sad to watch him fight somebody like Terrence Crawford and get destroyed and destroy the image that we have of Floyd. The challenge with him, again, is he decided to build his brand around, I have a bunch of money. And this looks like what Ocho Cinco was referring to. It looks like he's doing it for the money. I hope, just like Shannon Sharp said, I hope he's doing it just because he just wants to fight and he doesn't have anything better to do. It doesn't look like that based on the way that he has branded himself over the last 20 years, but I guess maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. But that article that you were referring to, Steve, I can't remember which publication put it out there, but they laid out a lot of this stuff.
Tim Bradley explained that some contracts include upfront payments with a non-refundable condition, allowing the fighter to retain that money regardless of whether the bout happens. He added that if Mayweather's deal was set up this way, then whatever payment he already collected would remain his, whether he steps into the ring or not.
The thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say, yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money.
Wade Plemons' allegation that Floyd could be trying to exploit Netflix has emerged as one of the most shocking developments in this situation, with some critics even replacing his Money Mayweather nickname with Pity Mayweather. And the pressure doesn't stop there, as Plemons also claims Floyd is quietly selling off properties at significantly reduced prices just to manage his finances, while debts, legal issues, and growing demands from Netflix and Showtime continue to stack up.
Builds this immaculate place in Vegas thinking he's going to turn it over. Like he's flipped a couple of different properties. I'll give him some credit there. I think he flipped a house in Florida from 18 to 20 mil, and he's got a place in LA that's like $25 million he's trying to sell now for like 48, which it's funny how now all of a sudden Floyd's trying to sell all of his assets. What does that tell you? He just sold his private plane as well, which I don't know what that went for, but again, he's offloading assets because he's massively in debt and owes people a lot of money. And he's trying to finance something, whether it's legal fees, whether it's other mortgages, whatever. But yeah, getting a net negative of $4 million on the house you built and then put on the market is probably the worst real estate investment you can make.
Right from the start, the promoter made it clear that the rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao is being treated as an official bout rather than an exhibition, emphasizing that suggesting otherwise would contradict the agreed terms, and stating that Mayweather would be violating his contract.
Floyd Mayweather is in breach of his contract. It is a real fight. It's a real fight between him and Manny Pacquiao. The rematch, September 19th at the Sphere. All the things that Floyd Mayweather was like, it's just an exhibition.
We both winners. Because it's an exhibition, so we're both winners.
No! It's a real ass fight. And he's in breach, damn it. Damn it, Floyd. Damn Floyd. We got to talk.
According to Wade Plemons, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing intense financial strain, citing a reported $340 million lawsuit he allegedly neglected, along with outstanding tax debts, which he believes are driving Mayweather toward a return to boxing, a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao, and even future involvement with Mike Tyson, while insisting that the primary reason behind all of it is financial gain rather than preserving his legacy.
You know, Floyd Mayweather's trying to duck Manny Pacquiao. He's ducking Manny, breaching. I'm going to ask you guys, can you duck at 50? Can you really? Is it really ducking at 50? If it is, it is. Let me know in the comments. But can you duck at 50 though? If it's like, I ain't got that kind of time, man. And when you listen to Manny Pacquiao talking about his game plan and how he's going to approach the rematch.
What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improved and better strategy or compare that.
The idea that Floyd could be taking advantage of Dubai royalty sounds unbelievable, and it's a claim that also surfaced when Gervonta Davis mentioned hearing something similar about him.
You guys, Floyd is going broke, and there's no other clear explanation other than, we can look through the court documents of him versus Showtime, but missing $340 million, being years and years behind on his taxes, that's clearly the motivation for this. And because Floyd, obviously, he is one of the best of all time, so if he still can do it. But Mike Tyson, followed by Manny Pacquiao, will get you out of a lot of financial bad situations and bad decision making.
Wade Plemons revealed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. misled Logan Paul's entire camp.
Floyd out here scamming Dubai royalty is crazy. This is a story I also heard from Gervonta Davis when he said that Floyd owed them people in Dubai money. He scammed some person, some business person, some royalty in Dubai out of $10 million to stage. Remember, it was supposed to be like Floyd versus Logan on like a helipad or like on the top of the Burj Khalifa or something. It was way back, again, 5 years ago now, but that was like the initial rumblings around that fight. And what Floyd did was use Mayweather Promotions to bring them this fight and say, if you'll front us this money, we'll put this fight here. They fronted him the money. He took the money, had the fight at the Hard Rock in Miami with Fanmio instead. That was the company that put it on, Fanmio. And Logan saw none of that front end 10 mil. And the people that paid Floyd the 10 mil never saw a dime.
Mayweather's remarks appear to contradict Netflix's February 23rd announcement, which advertised a professional rematch with his undefeated 50-0 record at stake, set to be showcased to more than 325 million subscribers worldwide.
Ocho,
Everybody don't get it.
Ocho, you got to, and I understand, chat, I understand about taxes. Uncle Sam, the only mofo that don't work and get half your money.
Hello.
He don't do ish. But got his hand stuck out. And I get it. I hate paying that quarterly payment. I hate it. But you ain't come to get my stuff.
Hey, what are you telling? Listen, it's a select few,
You
hear me, Uncle Joe? It's a select few that sit high and look low when it comes to them taxes.
Mayweather is choosing to stay out of a true bout to preserve his perfect record, a decision some interpret as a sign of a bruised ego and a reluctance to face a legitimate rematch with Manny.
Look at the way he lives life. You look at the way he does things, the entourage, the women, the jewelry, the bags. It's almost impossible, and you would understand that, Joe. You would also understand it. It's impossible to maintain a lifestyle like that when you're not still fighting.
Unless you got $200-300 million coming in.
It's impossible. You know? I mean,
because you got money going out and ain't got
well,
none
you don't have
coming
enough
in.
coming in to maintain it.
I don't care how much you make, Ocho. How much did you keep?
Right. There you go.
It ain't how much you make, it's how much you keep. So imagine you make $1 billion. So in other words, he lives in Vegas. If he made $1 billion, he made $630 million. Now that's what he made. What is his lifestyle? Well, you got 2 jets. You got people, you know, they said that he had people.
Oscar De La Hoya called out Floyd Mayweather for avoiding a true rematch with Manny Pacquiao to safeguard his 50-0 record, sparking controversy after Mayweather labeled the fight as merely an exhibition. De La Hoya criticized him for dodging a real challenge, pointing out that while Mayweather's record looks flawless on paper, many know he was defeated, including in a fight his own father admitted he lost. Adding to the drama, De La Hoya revealed that there was a 1-year rematch clause, which Mayweather circumvented by retiring just a day past the deadline.